Hi, I'm Lotti.
I'm Arthur.
I'm Dom.
And you're watching AMBY.
And we're HÆLOS.
That's right.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with HÆLOS. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How
how's
are
it
y'all
going?
doing?
Very well.
Yeah, we're good.
Good. I saw you arrived in our lovely city of Toronto a couple days back. Can you just tell us what you've been up to? Kind of just fill us in on your last 24 hours.
Made loads of snowmen.
Yeah. It was our first day off of the tour so far, so I think there was a lot of resting up and sleeping and eating and a bit of exploring.
Lots of avoiding each other.
Yeah, lots of personal time.
Are you at the point already a few days in where
no,
you're
you
just
need a
sick
bit.
of each
You
other?
need a bit of cleansing space.
Well,
you know?
Arthur says avoid each other, but our beds are about 2 feet apart. So,
Pull the
but
blinds,
you know,
right?
Lottie's the lucky one. She gets her
I
own
am
room
lucky.
everywhere.
But I do
so
have to
sexist.
I do have to spend my whole time with 8 boys on a bus.
She does
as
well.
The only girl, so it's
What's
it's
wrong with
the
that?
small luxuries.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it, but it's nice to have a little bit of me time when we get to the.
Oh,
I
sure. It's
feel
all
really-
about you.
I feel really abandoned right now.
Yeah, I just watch House of Cards.
Oh
Literally.
yeah?
But wait, hang on. There's a key feature. He watched it on an iPhone screen, holding it up that close to his face. I was like, dude, don't you want to get your laptop? He's like, no, I like it.
Size is relative to distance. that was a massive screen because I was holding it really close.
Really close.
I was
Yeah.
like, whatever, man. Dude. It was good. Lots
Yeah?
of dramatic things happened like that.
Well, before the camera started rolling, we were kind of talking about how you're also watching Austin Powers.
Yeah,
What else have you been watching while on the road, just to kind of pass
just
the time?
Austin Powers over and over
we,
again.
we caught some football as well because
was that called?
our
What
bus
was
has some sort of satellite dish
Spring
and
Breakers.
somewhere around
Yeah,
here.
it's Spring
And
Breakers.
did you watch Spring Breakers?
We watched
We
Harmony
kinda
Korine,
tuned
Spring
in
Breakers.
halfway through.
That's actually such a weirdly
It's
good
great.
film.
It's a great film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The neon bit at the end is just so sick.
Yeah, because he's
And they're
like,
walking their
I've been a fan
creams.
of Harmony Korine with like
Yeah.
Gomo is an amazing film
Yeah.
as well.
So football and
Austin Powers.
sex.
And,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
basically,
Well, not us, but like Spring Breakers is about sex and guns and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of House of Cards.
Apart
as
from
well.
we all watched Spring Breakers on an iPhone screen.
Well, you're now touring North America in support of your debut record, Full Circle. So how have those shows been? So now you're, I think, 5 or 6 days in.
Yeah, they've been awesome, really awesome. The audiences out here and the crowds have just been great and so welcoming, and it's great to be on the road, sort of sharing the record with people. And
Yeah, it's quite humbling to kind of come out and go to cities you've never been to. You've heard lots about, but you've never personally been to, and have people who are kind of in front of you, like mouthing the lyrics and kind of like, and it's a humbling experience and really fun for us as well to kind of to take the record out live. Yeah, it's no pressure on Toronto, but Montreal was kind of maybe the best reaction we've had anywhere. So
Okay.
I think it's nice for us to go and meet fans of our music as well. You know, and I think like obviously all of our tracks have travelled across the internet, but to actually be able to like chat with them in person has been really cool. Like made that sort of human connection.
I love that you mentioned the fans, because we're really, really big on the fans here at AMBY. So have you had any interesting experiences meeting some of these people?
They threw us a party in Montreal. I
Did
mean,
they
they
really?
built us a party
we
from
ended up
scratch.
going back
Like
to like a house, but
No
it was really
way.
fun.
they were like,
Yeah.
we can do a house party for you. You know what I mean? Like, and we got back there and they'd literally called everybody, and like there was a full-on
That's
sort of rolling
amazing.
house party in action for us.
Well,
So.
it's super fitting for you, because you also had the 24 hours playlist that you created.
Yeah,
So
we
it's like,
we
should've
didn't-
poured
we
it
didn't
on.
put that on. We didn't put it on. It would have
Are
been
you
a little
sick of
bit.
that by now?
Well, it was
I mean,
one of those,
we've
it was,
actually-
it was you know, like
we've
everything
actually-
we do, it was difficult to make. You know,
We've-
like, that's the truth.
I mean, we've got to be honest. We've actually never listened to it.
Seriously.
No, you construct
I mean,
it.
you turn it, you'd be a skeleton by the end of it, literally.
No,
like.
you worked through it in kind of.
I think we listened to we listened to most.
Yeah,
of
I
it,
know.
you
It's kind of, it's like just our favourite music for, you've all been there where you kind of have those songs that you play at whatever time it is, and that's what kind of why we wanted to make that, because everyone's got those few songs which are just like staples.
Apart
We
from we
just
all
haven't done
fought
the
over
real
which
time.
one.
We haven't done the real time 24-hour party to it yet.
Maybe
but
this
it may
evening.
be this
Maybe.
evening.
Well, no, we leave at 2 in the morning, so that's not going to happen.
What's the longest you have partied for?
5 days. Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Arthur Delaney.
No
That's
comment.
why I'm sober. Let's put it that way.
Just going back to full circle, the thing that I really, really like about it is the singing in unison and all the harmonies you sprinkle in there. How did that become such an essential part of your sound?
I think it started pretty much from the first session we ever wrote together. We're all vocalists in our own rights. We've all sort of been the front, person of previous projects. So we all wanted to sing on the record. And I think very early on, when we put our voices together, we were very lucky in that they actually sat really well together and the tones really gelled. And I think when that sort of clicked, it also, for all of us, we were suddenly like, wow, this is actually there's a sound here that we can really develop and move forward with. So it was pretty much the first session we ever did that sort of came about, and we knew that we were onto something that we wanted to continue with.
Well, it really varies from things like trip hop to electronica, and I even get some tones of psychedelia in there. Like, you really can't pin it down to one genre. Was that a conscious decision going into the studio? Because some bands go in like, oh, I want to write an indie pop record, here we go. Did that kind of develop naturally, I guess, for you?
I think probably there's a number of factors involved in that. Like, first of all, we've all got our own music tastes that we were bringing, and we all kind of made sure they all went in there. And secondly, I think music's so eclectic now. We're all so exposed to sort of so much different types of music, and I don't think any of us are really limited to one genre or anything that we really love. And so it just all kind of goes in the mix, you know what I mean? And if you're an artist, you're in tune with yourself, then it'll be what you've listened to will be coming out in your work, you know what I mean? And which is probably another reason why we don't really listen to that much. You know what I mean? Sort of. You know what I mean? You don't want to be listening to Justin Bieber because it might end up, having a negative effect on you, on the depth of your art. You know what I mean? I don't know.
And so.
Don't hate on Justin Bieber, Arthur.
Okay, sorry.
It's true. Actually,
He's great.
To be fair,
but at the time, he hadn't put out his best record yet. You know, and this is true.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where you get fatigued. Your ears, like any part of your body, if you overuse one part of it, it gets tired, and so. You've got to let it recharge a little bit, but with the vocals, going back to that, it is just a kind of a lucky kind of fate that our vocals mold into one kind of vibe.
When you aren't focusing on Haelos, or when you have some downtime together, what do you like doing for fun?
Working.
Me too.
This year has just
Making
been
things,
so
yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when we're not doing that, we're seeing our friends, seeing our seeing our family, trying to kind of catch up on all the time we've spent locked away working. So
Reading sci-fi novels.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bit of reading, bit of documentary watching,
Okay.
bit of being concerned about the world.
Writing.
I love how much of a
More work.
this is for people.
Yeah.
There's something other than music,
Right?
Yeah.
That's how pretentious.
I think we get bored, so when we get bored, we make things.
Yeah.
And we've been on the road. I mean, pretty much, consistently since we finished the album. Have we? I mean, we've done a lot of shows, so it's been a lot of time away from home. Yeah.
Hi home.
Hello. Well, as of right now, what is your mobile ringtone?
No one's had it.
That buzzing sound.
Standard
No one has had a ringtone
Oh my
since
gosh.
2000.
We were actually trying to find Nigel a ringtone the other day. weren't we?
What were
I
you
just have a
going through
mobile
trying to
home
find
as my
it?
ringtone. these
I
days.
actually miss those adverts that used to be on TV. It'd be like, text 2455 and get
Polyphonic.
whatever. Yeah, and it'd be like, oh mate, you've got
mate,
a polyphonic
you've got
phone.
polyphonic. Oh my god.
Oh, it can play chords.
It can play clocks by
No.
Coldplay and polyphonic.
It's so I love that's one of the signature questions we ask, and it's so interesting because I'm really finding
The
that
iPhone
most
spoiled that.
people,
iPhone spoiled it. And that you
Yeah,
can't
you
do it
just
on the
don't.
iPhone, can you?
Is there even,
Can you?
There isn't, is there
Oh no, in
an
fact,
option
I'm not
you
sure
know
if
what?
you can. I think you can on an iPhone.
You can do it with your alarm. Occasionally, if you room with Bo, our drummer, you get woken up by thumping techno coming out of his phone, literally,
Yeah, something techno with like a
with no bass in it.
Yeah,
It's
just
just like tinny techno.
low pass.
Yeah.
So the thing is though, I have a condition called phantom vibrate. I get phantom vibrate. So my
In
phone.
your right.
I'll be like,
I'm pretty sure.
Which actually is
the whole
phantom
of the world
popularity
gets
so,
it.
syndrome.
so it'll be.
It's
it'll be
phantom popularity.
I'll be sitting there with no phone, anywhere near my
He
body.
thinks he's got lots of friends. He thinks he's got lots of friends, but he doesn't. So actually, he thinks his phone's going off all the time. In his
People
pocket.
like to project their own insecurities onto others. It's true.
I'm starting to learn. I think I'm the only one with a custom ringtone. So.
What's your
Are you
ringtone?
really?
What is
Don't
your
now.
ringtone?
So
My
do you do
ringtone?
this just to show off? Is
No,
that's
no,
kind
I
of what's
don't-
going
I've
on?
never
Like, oh
actually
look,
been
I've got my own custom ringtone. Like,
Whoa.
check me out. Like, literally,
Well, when you learn what it
still on an
is.
iPhone ringtone.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I see
I'm
your
on
really,
Android,
I
so
see
there
your
we
really
go.
sad life, and I raise you a ringtone.
What is your ringtone?
Mine's John Cena's theme song from WWE. So
Oh,
it's not.
hey, what's
Oh
up?
hey.
Okay, cool.
Do you watch WWE?
No,
We do not.
You
we
do not,
don't.
so
We're
there
from the
you
UK.
go. I know tons
You've
of
got to
people
stay
in
up
the UK.
really late to watch it.
That's true.
We're working. We're busy
We've
working.
only just heard of UFC. So
Really?
like, yeah.
Yeah.
To wrap things up with you guys, anything you want to say to your fans who are going to be viewing the interview?
If you ever meet this girl, make sure you've got a good ringtone. Because she will be judging you.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
all
judgmental,
of you.
particularly
It
about
better
ringtone.
be. It better be polyphonic clocks by Coldplay.
No.
So we all know
No,
that.
no, no, no,
No.
no.
That
no.
was literally.
There was
like-
no indication of that ever. Like, although I do remember that ringtone.
It was a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah,
It was good.
it just worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up Chris Martin.
Bring back Snake. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can actually get that still.
Can you?
That's a
Yeah,
thing.
Oh
That's
my
a
God!
thing.
That's the
I mean, it's
that's
an
the end of our
updated
tour. I'm going home.
version.
See this? I'm out.
You're
There's
out.
a really good YouTube video of someone who beats Snake. He fills the screen, the entire screen,
Really?
and then it crashes.
Uh,
And then your life's complete, and we can all,
Life
check out.
goals, Dom.
amazing parting words. I just want to say thank you so much for your time today. It was so lovely speaking with you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
My
Thank you.
pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, visit us at musicblogya.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. Now get on getting those ringtones.
I mean, seriously, get on with it.
Get on it.
But not clocks.